Okay, so we're back.
Okay.
What lies beyond the mysterious door?
I cast guidance on myself.
So,
Yeah, so the door.
as you go into the room, you enter what would be the entrance hall of this place, and it just seems to be a very. Oh, let me. I guess I can send you this so you guys can see where we are, so you can follow along. So, you guys are at position 1 on this map. Yeah. So you're at position 1. The door to your left. Yeah, the door to your right. Excuse me. It seems to be is closed. Is closed. The door to your left is slightly ajar, and you hear what sounds like distant, unintelligible quarreling coming from that direction.
Where? Sorry.
To the left.
To the left. Okay.
To the left, you hear that. To the right, there's a door that seems to be closed. And there's nothing else of note in this room.
Is it dark, light?
There seems to be this sort of subtle ambient glow. It's neither, but you can all see. It's almost like the air itself is taken on its own subtle glow.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw both my short swords.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna be stealthy.
Yeah, I go to Cathixis. It would probably be best if you and I go on ahead, since we're probably the quietest.
I nod. What?
I said, Addison says to Cathixis, it would probably be best if you and I go on ahead. I think we're the quietest, if you don't mind.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I look at the guys and I tell them to hold on, because Cathixis and I are gonna go check it out first.
Okay, so you're entering the second room?
Very stealthily, yeah.
Stealthily.
Okay, so
I'll even roll for it.
Alright, so you stealthily enter the second room and you look around and there's no one there. You do notice that straight ahead of you is a set of double doors that is open a crack. And on the other side of that crack, you can see flitting movements kind of shooting back and forth across the crack. And you hear, in Farspeak, this kind of cacophony of this cacophonous argument going on. You hear things like, "Give it to me, it's mine, no, it's mine, just give it here, press this, no, that doesn't work, jump up here, I got it," all that kind of stuff.
How many distinct voices do I hear? 2, 3?
They all sound vaguely similar.
So
Give me an intimidation. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Hey.
Okay, you hear
17.
One for every point I rolled.
no, you hear 5 voices inside.
It sounds like they're arguing over something. It seems like there's at least 5 of them. They're trying. I think they're trying to set a trap.
Do you want to try to search ahead and let me know so I can let the others?
I nod and I start making my way over. How tall are the doors and how tall is the room?
The room is about, I would say, 10 feet tall.
I see you remembered, you piece of shit.
Don't worry, you'll have your chance with your new toy. I promise.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait near the doorway, as he's going in.
Mm-hmm.
to the next room, so that way, like, he can give me like a sign of some sort, so that way I can relay it to the.
Okay. In that case, since the whatchamacallit, it's like that, I'm actually gonna climb up on the wall and I'm gonna peek in through the top of a door crack.
Okay. So
Okay.
when you peek in, you see 5 of these creatures that you saw. Wait, 1 second. You see 5 of these creatures that you previously saw in, like, running into the building. And I'll send you a picture of what they look like.
I'm gonna go ahead and, well, obviously I only speak telepathically, but, I'll emphasize it this time. I speak telepathically just to Addison, that I see 5 of the, guards in the room.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, specifically, what you see is, as you're watching them, these 5 seem to be just jumping at, like, rabidly at this rod that is suspended in midair. One of them is hanging directly from it, and the other ones are kind of jumping at the one that's hanging from it, and trying to pull him off, and trying to figure out the way that this rod that's just hanging in the middle of nowhere is working, and none of them can seem to figure it out, and they're all just completely engrossed in this rod.
They're fighting over a hanging rod.
I'm gonna go like tiptoe over to like and he said there were 5.
Yeah.
All right, I'll like go get the others so that way they can kind of come into this room.
Alright.
And then I just look at Cathixis. So what do you want to do about this?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of us? Yeah, 5 of us. We can,
Mm-hmm.
well, 1 for each of us.
How? So they're just all kind of like in like the middle.
They're
Yeah.
all grouped in the same little area, literally piled on top of each other, fighting over this one rod. So they're all within the same 5 to 10 feet.
How
Very
far?
tight. What?
How far away are they?
They are, well, let's take a look at the room. So they're in the middle of the room. Each one of these boxes is 5 feet. So they are 5, 10, 15, 20 feet into the room.
All right. So yeah, I look at Cathixis and I look at them. So fighting.
Yes.
I can web them.
Let's make it a little bit. Well, we established. This is me, Peter, saying we established we're gonna fight these guys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I just look. I'm like, well, maybe I can make it a little bit easier. Give me. I guess I think it's a dexterity saving throw. All of them.
Surprise round, bitch!
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Surprise.
Yeah, dex.
So let's see. Fail. Fail. Succeed. Crit succeed.
What did the succeed one get?
What? 18.
Okay.
And 14? I don't know if 14 succeeds or fails.
Fail.
Okay. So
So
three fail, 1 crit succeeded, and 1 succeeded.
Okay. The failed ones, nothing happened. The succeeded ones, nothing happens. The ones that failed, they're all outlined in fairy fire.
Oh, so we
Okay,
have advantage.
So 3 of them you have advantage on.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So, all right. Are any of you other guys gonna jump in this?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I go right the fuck in.
How many are there?
5.
There are 5 of them all grouped together.
How close are we?
He said we're like 20,
20 feet away.
Okay, so yeah, Nomenclature says, "I'm gonna try this out," and runs into like the middle of them.
Should we just roll initiatives now?
Oh my god. Okay.
For us? Because it seems like we all want to do stuff.
Yeah, we should
Yeah. Let's just roll initiatives then. So, I'll give you your nomenclature. You're gonna run in and do what?
Awesome. So I get there, and as I'm running at them, I say my pigment ghost-like to foreshadow your doom. Now your face is gone ghost-like, indicating your gloom. I conclude, I drop the mic and watch the crowd go boom. And boom is said. It is I reach in between all of them and cast Thunder Wave.
Okay. So, what do I have to do?
Dex check, right?
It's either Dex or...
Let's look up the spell. Like, in the chat. No, I think you need to do spells, I think. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And now you can do Thunder Wave.
Con.
Oh, it's a con. Okay.
Oh, what are the?
Nice.
Okay.
Even better.
Your mic gets pushed 10 feet away from you, by
So-
the way.
Okay, so succeed. Does 17 succeed?
Yeah, 17 succeeds.
So succeed,
What?
succeed,
Hmm.
fail, fail.
So 2 things. They just take half damage.
Yeah, so
And
it's...
also, everything within 300 feet hears us. So, good job.
It's fine. I wanted to try that out.
They were making a lot of noise.
Thunder
Okay,
Wave?
so how much damage?
Sorry.
Damn.
So 13 for the fails, and then... What? 6?
6.
6 for the saves, and the 2 that failed get blasted 10 feet away, and they're...
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright, so initiatives. Did we roll initiatives?
Yep.
We did.
Boy, did
We did roll initiatives and I didn't see them. Okay.
Ha! I'm going last.
I got a 6.
I'm glad I went.
Alright, so.
Ozone
Let's
got a
see.
15.
Technically, I went first.
Well, yeah.
I got a question for
So-
Peter and for John. You're both bards?
Yeah.
What level bards are you?
4.
Are you
He's-
both like full?
No, I'm a 3rd level bard, 1st level rogue.
So then why aren't you using your jack of all trades for initiative?
I didn't know that works like that. I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
It does. What does jack of all trades do?
You get to add half your proficiency modifier to untrained skills.
Okay, is initiative a trained skill?
No, it's not a skill.
Initiative-
It is a
Not a
skill. It's a
skill.
dexterity check.
But it's not a skill.
Not a skill.
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this in the middle of battle.
And Ralph, that this is the reason why I don't want to play with you.
Why?
It's not a skill check. The skills are clearly stated as like nature, arcana, those things. Those are trained or untrained skills. Initiative is just your dex plus whatever modifier you can add depending on what class features you have. It's not a skill check.
But the creators of the game said so.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
not.
okay.
Yeah, but it's not a skill check. Like
Yes, it is. It's a
well,
skill. It's
I
a
know what he
dexterity-based
means.
check.
Because I know what he means. Because in 5e, it's not a stealth check. It's a dexterity check. Stealth.
Oh,
So it's the same thing I think for initiative. I think that's that's where that's coming from. Yeah, so it's like you're making a dexterity check, and that's your initiative check. But yeah.
Here you go. Here's the right answer from the boss.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's Merle's. All right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
In
listen.
5e, they made it all just ability
Oh, 7.
efficiency on top.
Not bad. Like that's pretty awesome.
All right.
So yeah, so that makes your initiative what? Both of you guys.
Got a 6.
What?
Peter got a 7, and I got a 6.
Why do you think I kept rolling guidance for myself every minute?
So you're in the same place anyway. So the doctor is in. You go first.
No, my bird goes first.
Oh, so where's your initiative?
I have a 12.
Oh.
Man,
Okay, go ahead.
Jack of all trades, pretty powerful because it's saying it even saves and stuff like that.
Okay, so your bird goes first. What does your bird do?
The bird will go up. So you said there's 5 enemies in this room, correct?
Yeah.
The one. Well, actually, how far are they from the door where we are at?
20 feet. 2 of them have been pushed. You were its push is 10 feet, Thunderwave.
Yeah.
2 of them have been pushed an extra 10 feet away, so those 2 are 30 feet.
Okay, good. So we can all go up to them. The one that was hurt by the thunder wave, you said there was 2 of them, right? Like the one that one that got pushed back, rather. Right, 2 of them that got like pushed back. I mean,
Hurt the most.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna send the bird to harass one of them.
Okay.
That's it.
So then next would be it's hard to keep track of larger battles. I'm sorry. Ozone.
All right, so I know I forgot my homework here, but so is there any concentration of them within 5 feet of each other?
Yes, there are 3 of them that are there are 3 of them that are together currently next to Gnomenclature.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is so I'll move past the door or whatever. I'm gonna cast a spell, and I'll create one of these, but just in a smaller 5-foot space. So I cast Dust Devil, right? So I can explain Dust Devil. I don't know if this has that because it's from the Xanathar.
Yeah, sure. Tell me what you're doing.
So I choose an unoccupied 5-foot cube of air that I can see within range, right? And so it's an elemental force that resembles a dust devil, right? It appears and sort of starts spinning around. And so any creature that ends its turn, and I want to do it basically right in the clump of them, right? So whatever touches or not, right? Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the dust devil must make a strength saving, and on a failed save, but that's when it ends its turn. Failed save. So the creature takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage if it fails, and is pushed 10 feet away from the dust devil.
Okay.
And then on a successful save, they just take half as much damage, and they're not pushed. And I can move it around up to 30 feet in any direction.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and if it picks up any dirt, if there's any loose dirt or anything like that, it actually starts to suck up that material and forms a 10-foot radius cloud. And I don't know if that's got that in this room or anything, but just for future reference.
Well,
it actually forms,
Well, what you will notice is that so the room is starting to fill with this kind of roaring wind that Ozone has conjured up. And in the conjuring of it, there's no dust per se that you can see, but the magic wind seems to be reacting to the wild magic all around you, and you start to notice blue sparks flying all around the room as well.
Uh-oh. All right. And so, yeah, I'll just cast it right in the middle there. If they're within 5 feet of that thing, they got to make a saving throw at the end of their turn.
At the end of their turn, not there's no initial saving throw.
Yeah, right now it just exists.
Okay.
And so, since it is a level 2 spell, I'm rolling against wild magic, see if anything happens, and I have to get higher than a 2. And I did. All right,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. So, see. So then we have our first random creature. Um, it kind of so this is one of the ones that has the fairy fire around it.
Oh, so we didn't actually get a surprise round?
What happened?
So we didn't actually get a surprise round then?
Well, so you're all jumping in on the surprise round? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
The way it should be is since we rolled initiative, so that way we can all get like our actions in. So since it's a surprise round, we should all be going before them in
Right. Okay.
like initiative order, and then after that they get to go. But it's gonna
All right.
be initiative will start after we all do our things.
Ah, okay.
So that means that like
Cathixis, Ozone, and Daergram get turns, and
yeah, and like the
Ozone-
owl would be able to go and do that stuff. So like all the people who go before the creatures get to go again.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Daergram, it's your turn.
So the one that I sent the bird to harass, I'm gonna go attack,
Okay.
and I will attack with booming blade. So
Okay.
if he moves, he's gonna take the 1d8.
Now, in particular, did your bird harass one of the ones that was pushed by Ozone spell? Not Ozone spell,
By John spell.
by John spell?
You
Yeah,
should probably harass one that's not illuminated.
Gnomenclature.
there was one that was illuminated.
There's
There are
three.
3 of them that are lit up right now with fairy fire, and 2 that are not.
Well, I've already dedicated myself to this attack, so I'm gonna just do that instead.
Okay, that's fine. So, I didn't see what you rolled. What did you roll?
Haven't rolled yet.
Nice, bro. I was just checking to see if it had that spell in the database, which it does, which is cool.
Does 22 hit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, 4 damage.
That's respectable.
That is mass spectacle. That ends my turn.
That's the way to use a surprise round, Ralph.
Yeah,
It's
well,
all you, Cathixis.
I mean, literally free damage.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and one moment. I just want to double check one last thing. Do any of them look? Does that one that Daergram attacked seem worse off for wear or no?
It's worse off for wear, but it doesn't look like it's hanging on by a thread or anything.
Okay. In that case, I will not be casting any spells. I'm gonna go up and attack that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I get advantage, which means I get the sneak tag. 19, 24.
That's cool.
That's to hit or damage. That's to hit. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
All right, and it's now gonna be
You dash delta.
Let's just make sure I'm getting everything right here. So I'm attacking with that. Doing that. Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my offhand now. Cause fuck yeah! That's neat.
Nice.
I'm smooth
Okay.
with this.
So, and that's everyone. Everyone's gone, right? Everyone's gone for the surprise round?
Yep.
Yes, and now it's our turn again.
Okay, yes. Well, actually, the first to go is one of the Nothics.
Ooh.
So that one runs up to done the most damage. What's done the most damage? Oh wait, actually no, it's not who's done the most damage. So you're wearing your cloak, Fixes, correct?
Yep.
Right, and you have on that magic armor, Addison, correct?
I'm sorry?
You have on the magic armor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them, the one that you just attacked, rushes up to you.
Who, me?
No, Cathixis.
Oh.
And it rushes up to Cathixis and locked eyes, with eyes locked on your cloak, screaming in far speak rapidly, mine, 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 and jumps at you to attack. So let's see. Let's see how this does.
Siri, save me.
It's a pretty clingy Tinder date.
Oh my god. When it gets so quiet like that, I just assume that we lost connection.
15 does not hit, correct?
Nope, it does not.
It's an anxiety trigger.
Alright, and then one more. Okay. You're good. So it just kind of reaches up to you and tries to slash at you, but it's just so entranced by your cape that it misses both times. It slashes its claws. So next would be Ozone.
All right. So now they've got my dust up there. I'm going to.
Oh, wait. It had to make a strength save, correct?
Yeah, there's a few things. Yeah, so it's a strength saving throw, and my DC against that not high, but it's 12.
Oh, it succeeds.
Okay. Well, no,
Almost
anything
failed.
that was within 5 feet of that. So any of those guys that ended their turn at that, which I don't know
Right,
if
so
that's
that
high
one
round.
that one just ended its turn and it was in that area, so.
Okay. All right. Cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast Frostbite. Yeah. So that's a cantrip, so I don't have to roll anything. So double check what Frostbite does, but it is. I think it's an attack. I just have to double check if it's in the freaking other book. It's not in my thing. Let's see if this has it. Oh, cool, perfect. So let's. Target must make a con saving throw. So against 12, and I'm gonna cast that on the one that came out closer to attack Cathixis.
You said it's a 12?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
Succeeded.
fine. Yeah, got those low stats, so it's perfectly understandable. So yeah, and that's pretty much gonna be. I'm gonna use the bonus, if I can, to try to keep the Dust Devil as close to a concentration of them as possible. So if like there's still guys hanging around the Dust Devil, I'm gonna keep.
Okay. So you notice that your Dust Devil is starting to build up this sort of dust, if you will, of glare and sparks that's just kind of wrapped up in the Dust Devil itself, creating this sort of area that kind of obscures vision.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now it's one of the Nothic's turns, and it's going to rush up to Addison because it's really liking your armor and screaming the same thing, mine, 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 mine. It kind of just jumps up at your armor and tries to rake you with its claws.
Rakist.
Oh. So, yeah, that hits. 19 plus 3, 22. So, okay, so there's that. Do you have anything to counter that?
No.
Okay. So that is
Is this one illuminated?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh, 6 damage. And then it's going to try and hit you again. Oh, and it misses. So the first hit, it swipes and it goes right across your armor. And then the second hit, it's so excited that it got to touch the armor that it misses completely. And then, okay, so it's not in the range of that spell. Okay, so next would be Daergram.
The one that is going mine.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go attack that one.
Which one that's going mine?
The one that's attacking Addison.
Okay.
You have advantage on the attack.
Yeah, you do.
Because of fairy fire.
Nope.
Oh.
6. And that's it.
So 6 damage.
That's it.
That's you. That's all you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now it's Kafixis.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go ham. Actually, let me think here. 1 moment, please. So these are all con checks that your abilities are using their ozone?
Strength, I think.
Strength for the dust up, yeah. Depends on the spell.
Do these guys seem strong? Like, if I look at them?
They're not slouches, but they're not brutes either.
Okay.
So no Spriggans.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex on the one I'm attacking.
Okay.
And it has disability on strength checks in that case.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
Okay.
An advantage.
Hell yeah. Don't need to tell me twice. Wow. Suck dick.
Wow.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
I'll still ask.
Yeah,
Alright,
there are some enemies that do have low AC.
Alright, I'm done.
Or
Yeah.
Okay.
The golem.
All right, no problem. So next would be okay, one of the Nothics is going now. So this Nothic is the one that's standing on top of this levitated rod. So it's kind of perched atop this levitated rod, and it looks at you, Addison, and you feel almost like it's looking through you. I need you to make a wisdom, an insight check.
An insight check?
Yes. Okay, so when this thing looks at you, you feel completely unnerved by this gigantic single eye looking at you. It feels like it almost bores through you, but it dissipates as quickly as you feel it. Addison, it's now your turn.
Yeah, there's the one in front of me. Yeah, I guess I'm going to attack this guy.
Which one? The one in front of you, right?
Yeah, 14.
It's a miss.
Alright, I'm gonna attack it again. 15.
Is a hit.
Oh, no DAC.
Yes, you do.
space.
Oops. Uh, 14 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, so these two that you've been hitting, this one and the one by Cathixis, they both look very damaged. They're couldn't quite say bloody because you don't really see blood, but they look,
Like sluggish.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
The other three are totally fine though. So Nomenclature, it's you.
Alright, so what's around me?
You are in the middle of, so two of them near you have run to attack. The one that's closest to you is the one that is perched on this immovable rod.
And which one's
So-
the one that took the most damage?
The ones that took the most damage are the ones that are in front of Addison and Cathixis.
Alright, can I tell which one out of the two looks more? Or
They look
ones?
pretty much interchangeable at the moment,
Okay.
as far as how well they're doing.
Are either of them affected by fairy fire?
I think both of them.
Yes. Both of them are affected by fairy fire. Both of the ones there, plus the one directly above you, are all affected by fairy fire.
Attack the one directly above me, then.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just making sure I get them. Ugh, I have a really crappy phone.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to pull up what my attack modifier is. I think 6. Yeah, 6.
If that bad guy that stared at Addison ended his turn near a dust devil, it's a Sphinx hit.
So what? So that's an attack? Is that the amount of damage you just did?
No, that's the attack with my.
Okay.
And now for a bonus action attack, I roll with my modifier, and for damage I don't add the modifier, or is that reversed?
No, you got it. It's the exact same roll for both attacks, but if you hit, you don't add your dex modifier to the damage roll.
Okay. So I'll attack with my rapier. Wow. And then I'll attack with my
So the first one's...
one of my daggers.
You have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't. I put KH1, but I didn't. Second.
Yeah. Because you didn't put, 2...
Alright, so this is the other attack. So it's the same thing, so either way. And then this is my bonus action attack.
Yeah, your dagger.
Oh, sorry. That's a 22.
Either one of them are gonna hit, so yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So this is my damage for my rapier. 13. And then this is the damage.
How is it plus 6?
That's my rapier.
You don't add your proficiency modifier to the damage.
Is that the first one or the second?
It's just dex.
It's just dex. It's not. I thought you.
You add proficiency.
Not when you're not the damage. No, you don't add proficiency to
Okay.
damage.
Then that's an 11.
Okay. And then the dagger.
That's just D4.
Yeah, just a d4. Yes! So, 15 you did?
Yeah, I dealt 15 to that one.
Yeah, so 15 total.
Okay.
Yeah, you did like almost max with your rapier, and then you did max dag to do the 2
Okay. So now we are.
What's the owl's name?
Oh,
I will think of one in a minute.
owl worse for one that I just attacked.
It's doing much worse than it was, but it's not doing terribly.
Okay.
So, this Nothic is now going to charge in towards Addison, and it is going to claw for Addison's armor.
Alexander.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
It's better than Owler.
Shut up.
Owl more.
Owler.
Those are both misses. And then we have the next Nothic. That one is going to look at Cathixis. And Cathixis, I need an insight check from you.
No.
Please apply string saving throws as necessary.
Oh, actually, my insight is higher. Nat 20, bitch!
What?
So, similar to what Addison felt before, you feel this sort of gaze stab into you, but you just sort of immediately shrug it off. It doesn't even unnerve you. You sort of stare back at it and make it cower for a bit. In fact, actually, like, I'll make it. You stare it straight back in the eyes, and I'll roll. Okay, so no, it's not frightened.
I'll do a fucking intimidation roll. Don't.
And now we have the Nothic that is in front of you, Cathixis, is attacking you.
Oh, so that one didn't actually run up to me, or did run up to me? The other one.
No, it just stared at you.
God damn it. Oh well.
That's a miss. That is a miss. Okay. So, Ozone.
Alright. So I'm going want to toy with Firebolt just to see what happens, but I won't. So I'll cast Frostbite.
Okay.
And it needs to make a con saving throw. So it'll be the closest one to whoever's, let's say, closest to me. Right? So last time, I guess I'll cast it against the same one. I'm assuming it didn't move too far. So I think it was the one that attacked Cathixis.
Okay.
And so I'll just cast that. It just needs to make a con save.
So it fails.
Wonderful. So it takes 1d6 cold damage. And wonderful. It takes a point of damage.
That's a point it didn't have before.
Yeah. But also importantly, I don't want to say more importantly, but also, what's the damage? There you go. It has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Next attack it makes.
Oh,
It
okay.
has disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It also has herpes.
It also has a little bit of the herp. It's got the herp.
Alright, so the next Nothic, this is the first one that was on you, Addison, so it's going to kind of stop, and it's going to kind of sit on its haunches and look up at you with its eye and stare directly at you. Give me an insight check. Damn it.
17.
Okay. You can see this one is really upset. It's kind of like pounds its fists in the ground with frustration and starts shouting in gibberish on the ground in front of you. Daergram, your turn.
That same one that I attacked earlier that Addison also attacked.
Okay.
Still got advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Was that guy near the Dust Devil?
DM.
What was that guy near the Dust Devil? The ones that are near Addison? No.
The one that just went.
No, that one's in front of me, I think.
Yeah. I haven't been doing the strength checks. I'm so sorry. It's my
It's
fault.
alright. You hate me. That's cool.
That ends my turn.
I will do 10 damage.
No, I get a 10.
Oh. Oh, that's sad. Okay. So,
So my turn now?
Wait, what?
no, you're after Cathixis, from what it shows me here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Cathixis is going now, and then it's Anothic, and then it's you.
Gotcha.
How many creatures, that friend and foe, are within 10 feet of me?
You have one on you, right? Yeah, you have one on you.
Can I move in such a way to get more than one?
If you move to your right, you can make it so that the one that is attacking you and the two that are attacking Addison will both be within how many feet you need it?
10 feet.
Yeah. If you do that, they'll both be within 10. All three of them, excuse me. 10.
I'll fucking do that.
All right.
And give me a strength saving throw, please. The one that I'm actively attacking gets disadvantage on its strength saving throw.
Okay. So 14.
Oh shit, I should look up my spell save DC. That probably helps, huh? Wow, really? That fucking sucks dick. Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Oh, that was the one with disadvantage. Sorry.
Fuck his mother.
This is a crit fail.
Woo!
And then that's a fail.
All of them make saves? I thought only one was.
No, everything within 10 feet of me.
Gotcha.
So me.
No.
Alright. In that case, so I'm gonna do this. So I guess the one that succeeded was the one that I was actively attacking. So, wow, really? Fuck you. Okay. Was it 2d6 or 2d8?
We're just not rolling well today.
Yeah, except for my crit successes, whatever. So
that one takes 2 damage.
they all take 2. No, they all take 2 damage.
The one that succeeded takes 1.
Nope, it's gonna take slightly more. Let me just check my hex. It's 2 plus, so it takes actually 2 damage. And the other ones also take 2. And the ones that failed cannot take actions.
What did you cast?
Oh wait, they can't take reactions. I'm sorry. I cast Arms of Hadar. So
Nice.
I ran up. You hear like a telepathic scream, and just tentacles, like shadowy tentacles, just erupt for me, like just swipe at everything.
Nice. So the next one to go is actually one of those. So you said it can't take reactions, but it can move, right?
Yeah, just can't do reactions.
Well, it's not going to move. It's going to sit on its haunches like its friend, and it's going to stare up at you and cock its head to one side, Addison. So give me an insight check.
If you get a nat 20, you should never have to make them again.
Unfortunately, that's not the way this particular ability works.
We should retcon it.
Yeah, you succeed. So now this one's frustrated too. And Addison, it's now your turn. It is now your turn. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one in front of me. 20...
28.
Yeah.
Yeah, you succeed. 11 plus 7.
Wait,
Yes.
18.
Oh, it didn't. Yeah, I did it wrong. Sorry.
It's still a success. 11 plus 7 is a success. You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna attack again.
Well, hold on 1 second. Wait, so when you do the slash through that first one, the second you slash through it, it falls to the ground limp. But there's still one other right next to you.
Okay, so then that's the other one. The 23 is for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how the game would pay.
Oh, those are both of your attack rolls. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. So both of those hit. Let's see your damage.
So 12 against the first one that was in front of me.
Okay, that one falls.
And then the other one, I have advantage on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't use my sneak attack against that one, right? It would only be against the first one that I hit?
First one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your first attack of your turn.
9 points of damage to that one.
Okay.
And I guess it's Gnomenclature's turn?
Yep.
Alright.
Nomenclature, you're up. Oh, just to let you know, the one that died, when it fell and hit the ground, its body started glowing and almost disintegrating into this massive sparks that added to the conflagration that that Ozone's Dust Devil is causing.
Those are the remains of other ones that are whipping around.
I'm breathing that right now.
Gross.
Get a Hoover.
Okay, Nomenclature, you're
I
up.
already have a Dust Devil.
That would be a hit.
Not enough suck.
Oh, you're saying the Hoover's more powerful. Right. I'll relearn that spell next level.
Good man.
Get stuff a Dyson.
It's a dice.
Yeah, that's a
Summon
20th level
dice.
spell.
Seven points of damage.
Okay. Alright, so now it is one of the Nothic's turns. Okay. One of these things is going to look at you, Nomenclature.
Yep.
And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
A con save, really?
Yes.
Can't you give me like mental stats?
Unfortunately, no. Not with this guy.
Boo. Six.
Oh, okay. So, Nomenclature.
What did you get? I got a 6.
Oh boy.
I got a rock. Yeah, basically.
Okay, so Nomenclature, you this thing, one of the ones that's in the middle of the sparkling conflagration that's starting to form, stares directly at you, and its eye glows a baleful red. And as it stares at you, you feel this sort of burning sensation deep inside your chest. Deep inside your chest, and if you look down, you'll notice that if you look down into your shirt, you notice that the skin on your shirt seems to be desiccating, and you take 13 points of damage.
At least it's not your crotch.
Oh. I channeled rage and puke plasma on this creature.
He is now a red lantern.
Yep.
Yes. So
What kind-
and then this strength saving throw, right,
Yes.
right, and I'm doing it with disadvantage because I'm gonna do it with actual double disadvantage because I have been very bad about rolling them, and it's my fault. So this guy's gonna get fucked up. So totally fails. What happens?
So that's 1d8 damage
Hmm.
because of the
Make it 2d8 because let's just say it failed in a previous round and I didn't roll it because I'm a jackass.
I shan't argue about.
Peter,
Yeah.
Damn it.
what kind of damage did Nomenclature take?
Necrotic.
It's always the worst.
It takes 7 damage. I will give you if you need a type. I can give that.
7.
It's
No,
bludgeoning.
type is not necessary.
It is also pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. All right,
Actually, you know what? I just read it. Even if it's a successful save, the creature takes half damage. That's something to keep in mind. Like for even though.
Oh, so we should have been doing damage for each of these two for a while. So we'll do that on the next one too, and I'm gonna take off an extra. So what was this particular one that you just rolled? 6?
7 total.
7. So I'm gonna take off an extra.
And it's pushed 10 feet away from the direction of the dust.
Okay. So it's basically pushed out of the dust devil. Okay. So the next one is the next one goes, and it is going to look at Daergram, and its eye is going to glow baleful red. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Oh, I think his is good though.
No.
Oh, not with that roll.
Fuck, no.
What did you get?
5.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's gonna happen?
Your skin is just gonna melt off.
No, not my skin. I need that.
You're gonna
Take-
lose the skin on your right hand and your eye. Oh, wait.
Daergram, you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Necrotic damage.
It's not that bad.
Your scalp is now dry and itchy.
Now this would be the Nothic that's been attacking Cathixis. It is going to what happened?
Since this one ended its turn, it has to make a strength saving throw, right?
You're right, it does. I did it again. Thank you. And like I said before, we're doing double disadvantage because I've been forgetting to roll. I've been very bad DM today. Totally fails.
So it's 1d8 on this guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. So that's a 4, and he's blown away.
This is a good spell, Benny.
It is, especially considering if you fail it, you still take damage, and then I could just move it around on my turn to keep following the person. So they have to either try to escape it or whatever. And if it's a small space, probably not too.
Okay. So this
And it's
this
on brand.
Nothic, yeah, this is nice. This next Nothic is going to attempt to rake Crixus. Oh my God, Cathixis. He's watching too much
No.
Spartacus.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, that's a fail. And one more. Let's see. That's a fail. God damn it.
Well, he got that boss.
Fuck
What
yeah,
happened?
man.
I said he's got that boss AC.
Yeah.
Can't touch this.
Well, because is Cathixis' AC higher than the doctor's or no?
I have 19%.
Yeah, it is. Mine's at 18.
So Ozone, it's your turn.
All right. So I keep. It's like I've got Firebolt, and I'm like, yeah, Firebolt, that's the one. But I was
Please.
costing that. I'm gonna actually walk up to one of them. So what's the closest one? That would be because I would have been keeping sort of near the back ranks, but So like whoever's getting attacked by one, or if one is on.
Well, there's one that I think that attacked, that I attacked, and that Nomenclature attacked. That's illuminated, so that's probably the closest one. If you were
Okay.
staying, because I didn't move forward at all. These things just came up to me, so I'm actually like at the still.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go to that guy that was attacked by both of them. And I'm gonna cast Shock Impact. So it's a spell attack. So let's see. It's at advantage, right?
Have advantage.
If he has metal on, yeah.
Well,
because fairy fire.
Fired.
Oh yeah, that.
14.
Oh,
That's a fail. Yeah, because its AC is 15.
is 15, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right. I keep trying. It's cool.
It's okay.
Keep trying. And then I'm gonna. So if there are guys that are.
Guys, I missed almost everything you just said because I got a phone call that the burglar alarm in my store just went off. So just give me a back.
Yeah, my wife goes through that all the time.
Free XP.
It's usually because somebody forgot to like set the right thing before they closed, and they were working till 9.
Yeah, or some when they're closing, like if you set it automatic, like if you set it yourself, sometimes when they go, they'll set it, and then they go to leave. Sometimes they don't leave fast enough, and then it goes off.
Yeah.
So let's end this episode
Yeah, one
here,
time I remember
and
having
then
to drive,
come
like,
back at the
my
next
wife
one.
came home at 5, and she's down on 23rd and Lex, and
After
and the alarm
Benny
thing,
tells
they
his
called
story.
up, and nobody was supposed to be working at that time, and so it ended up being a false alarm, but I had to drive her all the way down into Manhattan again at like 9, and got there at 10 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Got back home at 11 because for some reason there's still traffic at fucking 9 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's why I live not in the city.
Yeah.
That's why I take a train
that's
everywhere.
The thing, I had to come from the Bronx to, what's that? That's not Midtown. I forgot what that area is called. Murray Hill or whatever. Manhattan.
Beats me.
Yeah.
It sucks driving that night.
It's around Baruch.